Oh, hi Ian. I thought I'd send you a video feedback of your course, Shell, since you asked for feedback. Um, so just a few things. I'm just gonna kind of go through. One thing is that I probably wouldn't put the Voki on the front page like this, and the reason for that is that notice when I load the page, I have a pretty fast connection and it takes quite a while for your front page to load, which is something you want to avoid. And that can be avoided by putting this on a separate page so that students have to click on a link to open it. Then your font or your text probably needs to be. And see, that's right. I was wondering why the Voki looked different. Yeah, you actually have two Vokis on the page. So just remember, any kind of multimedia that you put on the home page of your course is going to slow down the loading. When students try to look at it and it's, they don't have a connection or they're somewhere weird, it's going to take a really long time. Okay, so then the other thing, so I'm talking about formatting right now. Formatting is really, really important, believe it or not. It's one of the most important things. See how bumpy this course is? Alright, so I'm going to click the little editing icon. And so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I would probably make this picture smaller so that it doesn't take up so much space. Now all this text here, first of all, it's way too small. It's an 8-point font, so let's make it like a 14-point font. And then the other thing is that the way you've got it formatted, it's a little bit clunky. Just because you make sure that you have enough white space around things, so that people can read it. This paragraph is way too big. Students, the human eye just can't take in blocks of text like that. So I'm just randomly sort of doing it. And then down here, probably don't need this big. Well, it looks like this didn't get updated. That's weird. I'm not sure what size that is, but so I don't know if these are really real numbering using the numbering tool. It's really important that you use the tools like this is the numbering tool right here, because see how it lines stuff up and it doesn't sort of have things hanging over the edge like. So it's really important that you use the tools that are there in the HTML editor, and also just that you make the text big enough so that people can read it. Break it up so that it's easier to read, and just think about readability. Readability is super important. So once again, I'm waiting for those Vokis to load. So there, that looks a little bit better, but if it was me, I would use the real numbering system here. I wouldn't have this. See, it's like really hard to read. I can't leave that like that. Let me go again. Yeah, notice how these are, this is smaller. I thought it was. I wonder if you copied and pasted that from somewhere and it brought the formatting with it. That could be what happened. So let's see here. What if we use bullets? And then Not sure why you are using A, B, and C. Yeah, this is just kind of difficult. I don't know. I'd say it's pretty. If I had more time, I would, but I don't want to take up the whole movie here, just fooling around with this. But eh, I would put space in between these bullets, not have them all smashed up against each other like this. So, like, I would probably go like this, and then delete that bullet, and then make space like that. But I'm not going to go through this, so you can do. But I do wish you would fix this, because it's really problematic to have. And for some reason, this thinks it's bigger font than it is, which says to me that there's some code attached to the back of it somewhere. But I'm not gonna go in there. I'm already 6 minutes in here just fooling around with that. But I can't express how much formatting is important and readability is important. So, like, this isn't the greatest, but like, and I gave up after that one, but there should be space and stuff, and this is easier to read, a little bit easier. Okay, so then I'm seeing the syllabus is here as a PowerPoint, is that right? So you don't want to put your syllabus up here as a PowerPoint. You can put it as a book, but remember, I've said a million times, I don't want to see syllabus. I don't want to see Word docs or PowerPoint docs in here. This syllabus should be, a PDF file. And this is a live chat tool. So if you want people to ask for help, you wouldn't put a live chat tool in. You would put in a forum. Okay, so here you've got a book. So that's good. Once again, your font is really small. I mean, there's no reason to have tiny font. You can have gigantic font. No, it doesn't cost anybody anything. And makes it so people can read it. Okay, so, this looks much, much better. But, I'm wondering if, I don't think you want to put chat tools for this. Because this isn't chat like, this is just typing chat. So, it seems like what you would want to do is something like you have here, where you have a forum, but once again, why not make the font bigger? And you could put a picture in here of somebody studying, and that would make it more interesting. Also, are you going to give people points for posting to the forum? If you don't give people points, they're probably not going to post. So, it's something to think about. So, I see you've got a lot of work done. Probably need to do a little bit more work, not for this class, but if you're going to use this somewhere else. And I saw your Prezi, which is really cool. But once again, I would not put it on this page, because every time I load the page, this has to be loaded. So, make a little, make a web page, go down here to add an activity or resource and choose page, and then put the Prezi on that page, and that way it won't have to be loaded every single time. Okay, alright, sorry to give you so much sort of not so positive feedback, but I'm proud of you for doing all this work, and you're on the right track. Take care.